morning, everyone. It's Daryl here with ATW5 News, joined by my co-anchor, Dawson Murphy. How's Germany doing, Dawson?
Not so good, Daryl. Germany's in a heap of trouble. Here's a Jeff on some info on the wall.
Thank you, Dawson. Well, you won't believe what the Soviet Union pushed on Germany, and more precisely, on Berlin. The Communist government of German Democratic Republic issued a huge 12-foot tall, 4-foot wide wall to separate East Berlin from West Berlin. The wall began construction on August 13, 1961, and continued to get bigger all the way through the 1980s. Also nicknamed Anti-Rassistischer Schutzwall or Anti-Fascist Boulevard, the official purpose of the wall was to keep Western fascists from entering East Germany and undermining the socialist state, but its primarily served to keep East Germans from fleeing into West Berlin. Due to a large number of immigrants crossing to west from East Berlin on the night of August 12th, Premier Khrushchev gave the East German government permission to stop a flow of immigrants by closing its borders for good. Before, citizens from both sides of the city were allowed to cross freely to work and visit family. But now, due to the wall, that's no longer possible. I'm Jeff Dennis at ATW5 reporting live from West Berlin. That is the story. Back to you, Dawson.
Good. Wow, really, Russia?
Thanks, Jeff. That was a great report on the wall. Now on to Veronica. She has reports on people escaping the wall.
Thank you, Daryl. Good evening. I'm here to tell you a little about what's happened at the Berlin Wall. It all started in Germany on August 13th. When the wall was first built to separate East and West Berlin, the guards didn't let anybody go through or over the wall. People trying to go over either were killed or sent to jail. Since the wall was built each day, 136 people would get killed for trying to escape. Way more than 600 people died while the wall was up. One of the most famous escapes was 19-year-old guard Konrad Schumann. The wall was eventually taken down 28 years on November 9, 1989. Now here's Joseph talking about the destroying on the Berlin Wall.
Thanks, Veronica. Good evening. I am now present at the Berlin Wall with many people here that are trying to break down the wall. It is November 9th, 1989, and the Communist Party has decided that the Berlin Wall will be going down. The Communist Party doesn't agree with the Democratic Republic. They are not being fair with them because they are the only ones who get to go through the wall, and the Communist Party is only staying in a certain area. Everyone is here very excited because the wall will be finally going down after many years. The reason why they are very happy is because many of them have family in the other side of the wall, and now, after so long, they will finally get to see them again. Even though Kennedy is not really agreeing with the Berlin Wall going down because he thinks that the Berlin Wall is what causes the war to stop. Now, once it goes down, maybe war will begin again. Everyone has now gone home, and they are thinking that the wall should be gone as soon as possible. So they all have gone to get some rest, and all have agreed that the wall will be going down tonight. They will all come back, gather at night with their tools to break down the wall.
Now a word from our sponsors.
Her challenge is now over 16 hours.
7 hours to go for the non-blinking world record.
Yes!
Could be better, but I don't wanna miss a thing you see.
The whole world world has its eyes on this one Asian woman.
We are counting down the minutes to a new world record.
I'm begging you to stare at me all night and day. Everything will be
President Kennedy gave a speech at the Berlin Wall earlier this week. He was saying how many people do not realize the issue between communist and democratic countries. Communism is not the way of the future, although it does help make economical progress if it's done right. Communism is an evil system. The Berlin Wall was successful with stopping refugees from east to west and diffused the crisis in Berlin. Kennedy also states in his speech that a wall is a hell of a lot better than a war. President Kennedy had a lot to say about the wall.
I am proud to come to this city as the guest of your distinguished mayor, who has symbolized throughout the world the fighting spirit of West Berlin. And I am proud to visit the Federal Republic with your distinguished Chancellor, who for so many years has committed Germany to democracy.
Wow, wasn't that a great video? Back to you, Dawson.
Life on the east side of the wall is tragic, harsh, and dreadful. East Germany is in a much worse state than West at this point. People are so afraid and tired of living on this side, people are ready to try and get over the Berlin Wall, even though it is very possible they can be shot dead by a guard. 5,000 plus people were said to make it over the wall, but many casualties and death have also followed. Germany's guards say they have been over 100 people shot dead trying to get over the wall. As of now, no citizens of East Germany are allowed to leave the economic East and flee the democratic West. The East side is also having many economic problems. It is not the money, but rather the lack of goods and decent distribution of the existing goods. East Germany is riddled with a secret police called the Stasi. The Stasi maintains its own telephone system and used mainly for listening in on conversations of its citizens. Every area of life is under the supervision, and many individual citizens have been concealed to work for them as snitches in everyday life. As snitches in every phase of life, right down to the kindergarten level. Communism has really taken its toll on East Germany. What's next for the rest of the world? Well, that concludes today's APW5 News. Check back tomorrow for some more info on Germany's wall. Peace out.
It's new monster import.